it. So firstly, it's going to be very interactive. So what do you understand by about sale? When people say sale, what do you understand about sale? Yeah, I'm bringing the camera to your face now. Tell me, what do you understand about sale? Don't worry, we don't have an answer. There's no wrong answer, trust me. We don't have any wrong answer. Okay. It's fine. You want to say something?
Okay, I think Jim was like you.
Yeah, definitely. That's totally correct. Like I said, there's no wrong. It's basically like a deal or a contract, a buyer and a seller that has been initiated between a buyer and a seller. That means is that a deal or a contract that occurs between a buyer and a seller regards to a product or a service. That means your service, he as a programmer, he can provide a service to someone. Obviously, he's selling. Like I said, sales is critical to everyone. You just have to sell. Whatever you do, even though you are professionals, you need to sell. So that is very, 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 very critical. So sometimes people are very afraid, or they have this fear of, I don't want to go into sales. Basically, they have the fear of rejection because they don't want to be rejected. So people see sales as what they don't even want to go into. So basically, because they have the fear of rejection, they don't even know how to convince people. I don't know if you've sold anything before. Have you tried selling? Oh, nice. Wow. So I started selling when I was in my secondary school. I learned tie and dye when I was in secondary school. Do you know tie and dye? Yeah. So I learned tie and dye in secondary school, and my first client is my security guard. I learned it in school, then I tried to practice what I learned in school, then I started selling. Then even university as well. Then my father said he's not going to give me pocket money. So I needed to find another way so he gets some money. So I had to buy some bubu. Bubu is like another local way of abaya, right? So I just bought bubu because that's what they wear in my university. I bought bubu, then I think the bubu was supposed to be for my provisions. The money I used to buy the bubu was supposed to be for my provisions. So I had to use the money to just sell out. Then that day I bought like 12 bubus then, and I sold out immediately that particular day, and it was really very beautiful. That was the day I knew, okay, I found selling as something very fun, and I really want to go into it. So it's very fun, and you have to enjoy selling. Like I said, you have to sell. If you don't sell, poverty will be knocking at your door. You as a programmer, I don't care what you studied in school. I studied international law and diplomacy in school. Look at me now, I'm a salesperson. Because you just have to sell. If you can sell, if you have that selling skill, you will be able to do anything. In fact, getting a job is not going to be very difficult for you. Even lawyers need to sell. No matter, even though I want to even practice or something, you still have to sell. Do you understand? So if I ask you, but you've not, okay, Najee, if I ask, tried selling before, you Najee? Yeah. Media personality, of course.
We sell. We're all
definitely.
sellers. Like, so we're all in the business of selling.
Yes, she has tried to sell before, and most people think, okay, I'm trying to sell, people are not buying from me. So why are people not buying from me? Basically, people are not buying from me because of lack of time. They don't have the time, maybe because they are not the decision maker. We are into real estate, because we are into real estate here. So we are into real estate, and you are asking someone, so are you interested in this product or something? But you later realize that the person is not the main decision maker of that product. There are so many great salespeople in the world. You must have heard of Brian Tracy. We must have heard of Grant Cardone. You must have heard of Linda Richardson. Linda Richardson is the president of, what's that? You can put it on there so they can see your face. It's actually directly facing me. So the camera is facing me, it's not facing them. So don't worry, we say it's facing me. So we know Linda Richardson, we know Dr. Steven Akitayo, they are great salespeople. But trust me, nobody is born. They were not born to become a salesperson. It's 100% learned skill. You just have to learn it. Selling, you have to learn how to sell. 100% learned skill. No one is born to become a great to become a salesperson. You have to learn it. They had to learn it. They were determined to be great in sales. They were determined to be great in sales. So people do not buy because of personal issues. Basically, they don't have time. They're not decision makers and everything. So you also need to understand that you do not compare yourself with anyone. That is, most salespeople have that. They have that. They keep comparing themselves to people. Why am I not like Nachin? Why am I not like her? Why am I not doing well like Said? Or okay, you said you just finished in school. Why am I not doing well in my department? So I learned that the point you stop comparing yourself to why am I not the best in my company? Instead of me saying why am I not the best in my company, why can't I say why am I not the best in my region? So I'm saying why am I not the best in GTX Stones Dubai? Why can't I say why am I not the best in the real estate industry in Dubai? Why am I limiting myself to my company? So there are more beyond you. You should understand that you're outstanding, right? You're outstanding. There are more things you can achieve. Instead of me saying, why am I not the best in my state? Or where are you from? Miracle, where are you from? I'll be interacting with you guys now because you guys are my new friends.
Nigeria as well.
Oh, nice. So which state are you from in Nigeria?
Anambra.
You from Lagos? Rivers. So you can call me, though you're late. So you're from Rivers, you're from Anambra. Nice. So instead of this, what about your local government? Aguata. Okay. Instead of you saying, why am I not the best in Aguata? Why can't you say, why am I not the best in... You can come sit here. Yeah, it's fine. So instead of you saying why are you not the best in your local government, why can't you say why am I not the best in Nigeria? Instead of me saying why am I not the best in GTEX Homes or why am I not the best in GTEX Global? We are into real estate industry, right? Why can't I say why am I not the best in real estate industry in Dubai? You have to understand that. You have to see beyond what you are. You have to see beyond what you do. You need to see yourself. You need to be very, very understand that you have to be outstanding. So like I said, sales is 100% learned skill. All these great salesmen you see nowadays, they were not born to become salespeople. They had to learn it. It's something everybody needs to learn. So I've said a short story about myself. So I realized that if you can sell, you can do anything. I don't care what that is or what you've studied, or you still need to sell. You still need to sell your skill. You still need to sell your service. You still need to sell. You need to sell anything to make, because you have to make more money. You have to be successful. So you need to sell to be successful, right? You have to sell. So you need to be outstanding. So one of these, we should try and read a chapter of a book every day. Like that thing is. In every morning, I'm always studying. They know me. I always say I have an exam. If I don't do it, like it's like a ritual. I had to train myself to that. Because if I don't study or listen to if I don't listen to anything that can inspire my day, I will not be able to operate throughout that day. So if I don't do my day, automatically I'm already scared. Oh my God, my examination. Even though there is a penalty for not doing that thing. That was how I was trained. If I did it, there will be like a deduction from money or so. So I just have to do it. So you have to read one chapter of a book every day, because when you keep equipping yourself with knowledge, you keep learning. By the time you keep learning, you have more information. You be so confident in yourself. Trust me. I also went to university, but you need to learn more. What you learned is not enough. You just have to keep learning to become great in whatever you are. So you have to decide to become a great salesperson. I don't know why you chose to come here for this sales program, even though we'll still talk later after the events and everything. But you need to decide to be a great salesman. And selling starts from you. It doesn't start from your friends, it doesn't start from your parents, it doesn't start from your family members. It starts from you. You should be determined to sell. You should be ready to sell. And you have to be ethical in everything you do. That means you have to conform with accepted standards. You have to be, at least be moral, be polite, and be professional in everything you do. So my number one sales rule is do not end your day. Never end your day without making at least one proactive step in having a prospective client at the top sales funnel. That means you should always do everything in getting more leads to yourself. I don't know, you need to start selling something after school. What do you need to do? Right? I'm sure you must have been asking yourself that question. So I'm done with school now. What do I need to do? Or some of us that have works, or some of us that have businesses that we've been doing, we don't need to limit ourselves to the number of leads we have right now. We need to keep getting more leads. That means every day is either you try and make calls, try and ask for referrals from people. Oh, this is what I do, this is what I want to start selling, or this is the little business I want to start doing. You want to start getting referrals from people. Sorry, sir, do you need the water?
No, thank you.
Okay, it's fine. So you want to get you want to start sending an email, or you want to start attending networking events, just like the way you've attended these events now. That way you've added like a lead to what you have. You've got to know, okay, Najin, at the end of the day, you can just share your number with Najin, or you can share your number with her media personality. You can share your number. That way you've gone for a network, you've attended a networking event, because you just need to enlarge and expand your horizon. It's very, very important. So that is number one sale rule. That means never end your day without taking a proactive step in getting a prospective client at the top sales funnel, at your top sales funnel. That is very critical. So now going to the top sales secrets. These are the secrets. Number one, you need to understand the rejection. You will call some clients and you tell them, hello, like you showed interest, or I want to tell you about my property, I want to tell you about my this, and they will shun you. And the way some clients will even treat you, want to cry. You'll be like, why did I even call you in the first place? But you need to understand that you don't need to take that rejection personal. Basically, maybe they are not interested in what you sell. They don't want it. They don't need it at that point. Or so it's very important that we need to understand that rejection is not. It's just like you are trying. It's a learning privilege for us. Rejection from clients should not weigh us down. But we should understand that, okay, this is another way we need to learn the opportunity from this rejection. Okay, and we don't need to personalize. We don't need to take it personal, because this rejection has become like it is one of the greatest fear of salespeople. Rejection is one of the greatest. So you need to understand rejection. And Dr. Grant Cardone defined rejection to be an emotion experienced by people who do not have enough from their pipeline. That means I have 150,000 clients I'm dealing with. Do you think I will be bothered about what clients that shunned me on my phone or that hung up on me? I have other clients I'm dealing with. I have 150,000 clients on my leads. I have 150 clients. I cannot have the time to be thinking of one client that I called and could not give me response. So Grant Cardone defined rejection to be an emotional experience by people who do not have enough from their pipeline. That means even though you are going into sales later in future, after your school or something, you want to go into sales because you just have to sell. Whatever you do, whatever services you want to have, you still need to sell. So you need to keep having leads, keep getting customers, keep getting clients. You as a programmer, you want to get more people that would patronize you,
Sell
your skills.
services.
Yeah, you sell your services to. She as an architect, she needs more clients that can actually believe in her skills and her services that she wants to render. And so she needs to get more people. In case me, Abisola, saying I don't want to work with Nigeria anymore, she will be like, okay, it's just Abisola is saying she doesn't work. She has 50 clients that are ready to work with her. So she doesn't even care what Abisola is saying. She does not care if Abisola doesn't want her or not. She has other 50 clients that she needs to fall back on. So you need to understand your rejection, and you need to take it very seriously. You shouldn't let your one client break down. Should just outweigh or overweigh you and make you lose your whole day, or make you, okay, I won't do this again, or make you give up on your dreams. I've seen several people who have started businesses, and because they're not getting enough leads, or they're not getting enough sales, and because of that they have to give up. Giving up is not the best option for you, but you just have to make sure that you have more people in your pipeline. So you have to learn to listen. Another skill that you need to have as a salesperson, you need to learn, like, you need to listen more than you speak. Most salespeople may think, because I know how to speak, or because I know how to talk, because I can confront people, then basically I can sell. That's not it. You should understand that sales does not people who talk too much in presentation, they don't really do well in sales. So you should have like more than 50% listening skill than talking. So how do you listen? Me, I'm speaking to a client for the first time. I'm telling you, oh, I have a product to sell to you. I have a property to sell to you. I have this to sell to you. I'm listening to your body reaction, your body language, because your body language speaks a lot. Your body language will tell me, okay, are you interested or not? Whatever, the way you've shown your interest, I would say, okay, you have to listen to every language, every communication being passed to you. So you have to be a good listener as a salesperson. You should never jump into conclusions. You should also concentrate on what your prospect is saying, because your prospect is trying to identify. You need to understand what your prospects truly needs, and you need to understand that. You also, yeah, that means I've actually had like very difficult clients that they will stress your life out, and you think, oh, how do I later deal with this client? But trust me, those are my best clients. Example, I have an Indian woman that she wants to kill me. In fact, I would tell her like this client that they're always acting tough, or client, and they were the client that be like, you would tell them like, okay, I have this thing, come and buy. They tell you, no, I can't buy, I'm not interested or something, and they will end up buying. So client that keeps saying no, if you are able to convince them, trust me, you've been able to convince them forever, because they will bring you clients, they will bring you referrals. That's your top clients. Trust me, they are your best clients. So why you know how to manage those top clients, they are your best clients, because they were going to give you enough referrals. And another thing we need to understand now is you should always agree. There are some words you should never use when dealing with your clients. You should never use no. You should never say I disagree. You should never say, oh, we won't, or I can't do this. You should never say a whole lot of things. So you need to agree to some things. Yeah. You should always agree to your clients. You should never say no. You should never say I can't. You should never say I won't. Because you if a client is telling you how do I put it? Can you do this for me? You don't say no.
Why?
You have to okay. Your client is saying how do I put this? I want to give you like a scenario of your client is saying I want this, or oh, can you give me, can you, or there is a better payment plan. If you had done this, you should not totally disagree to your clients. You should not totally disagree to your clients. To your client's objection. So we've learned that you should always agree to whatever your client says, even though they are, yes, always agree to your client's objections, because your clients will definitely complain. But give them that sense of you are correct. I agree to what you're saying, even though they are not correct. Don't make them feel they are not agreeing, even though yes, some clients would make some complaints. Some clients will say some things, and it's definitely not right. Yes, you're right. Or your product is terrible. Yes, you are correct. So many people have been saying that as well.
Really?
Your product is terrible. So many people have been saying, for those who are trying to, in this sense, I heard your product is terrible and everything. Yes, a lot of people, we've gotten to hear a lot of people.
Well, if you tell somebody who is trying to object and say, oh, a lot of people are, no, he's trying to say, oh, your product is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And then you are now saying yes and confirming that a lot of people have said so. How does that make you sell your good?
This is how it works. So, I heard that your product will not work for me, or I heard that your product is terrible, or you won't work for me. Yes, a lot of people have mentioned that, but when they tried it, they had different perception. So, firstly, you are acknowledging your client statements, but at the same time, giving your reasons why at the same time giving your clients reasons why that is not totally correct. Does that make sense to you?
Or saying that we are trying to improve our services or our product.
Yes, just like the way we used to have one of our developers, Damak, and they faced a lot of issues in the past and everything. Oh, I don't want to work with Damak, because I'm sorry, I'm mentioning. I don't want to work with this particular real estate company. Of course, yes, we understand why you don't want to work with them. But people who have tried them lately can testify that they've improved in their services. You should always agree to your clients and handle your objections wisely, because your clients will give you several different objections, and you should be able to know how to handle them in the right manner. So you should also be able to sell the benefits and know the features. Most of the time we sell features, we don't sell benefits of products. So in this sense, I'm trying to sell you a laptop. I'm saying this is a laptop because it's gray and it's a laptop. You can do your, of course, that is what it is. But what does it do? How does it benefit me? How does it serve me? Why should I buy this laptop instead of going for this other one? Or why should I buy a laptop when I can buy a phone that can serve me the same purpose? So what's the benefit? So we understand that the biggest entrepreneurs make is focusing on what the product is and not focusing on what the product does. They don't focus on the benefits of the product. They don't focus on how does the product help me? How does the product benefit me? How does the product serve me? But they focus mostly on the benefits, on the features rather. I'm trying to sell you this. Oh, I can sell it because it's this. So, I'm trying to sell you a house, and I can tell you, okay, the house it has swimming pool, it's a 6th floor, it has gym. Of course, that's a house. It should have that. But I'm telling you that if you buy this house, you are getting great return on investment. You are getting 100% of return of investment in 12 years. I've tried to outline the benefits of you buying that house. So I'm no longer selling you features. You need to sell your clients more of the benefits than the features. And the second sale, I hope you say about the second sale. The second sale is I don't know if anyone can tell us about the second sale here. Now, Jane, what's the second sale? What do I mean by second sale? Of course you know it, but tell me, what do I mean by second sale?
The secret, the second sales secret.
Yes, when someone tell you the second sale, what does this person mean by the word? So the second sale is basically like I'm selling a product to him. I'm giving him good customer service. Grant Cardone is always saying service is senior to selling. So I'm giving good customer service. Do you know? What?
You don't speak English?
No.
Oh
What do you
my
speak?
God. French?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't understand English at all, or you just don't speak it?
I don't speak it.
But do you understand it a little bit? Oh, wow.
That's you can speak French?
Small.
So okay, let's do this. Okay, wait. I'm trying to help you now.
Because I'm sleeping, right?
Merci beaucoup. Okay, merci beaucoup is thank you, definitely. Okay.
Where are you from?
Benin.
Ah.
Comment ça va?
Ça va.
Ça va bien?
Très bien.
How do they say what's your name in French?
Comment tu t'appelles?
Comment tu t'appelles? Okay,
Je m'appelle Suleiman.
Suleiman. So can you just
Abisola is Yoruba.
yeah, Yoruba. Je m'appelle Abisola.
After you can explain me in Yoruba. I speak Yoruba.
You speak Yoruba?
Yeah, Benin. Benin speak
Well, okay,
Yoruba.
nice.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll try and be speaking Yoruba. Yeah.
And then do you?
No, I'll speak English and I would. Okay, but this is amazing. Like it's really
Like
nice.
you speak, you understand your Yoruba.
Yeah.
Kilo
yes.
Rukoy.
Suleiman.
Ah. Ogbó Yorùbá dáadáa.
What about that?
Interesting. Are you serious?
Okay, cut out.
Okay, got the. Okay, you go and I
Let
will
me wrap
interpret.
Okay, because I should speak in
You
English.
can
right?
Speak all of my customer is there for you.
Okay.
Okay, no problem.
This is interesting.
Okay, the second sale basically means
No, you finish. It's not church now. Eba mi ka. Olúwa sọ wípé.
okay, but let me just okay, just give me like 5 minutes to do like a recap of what I've said. Látara nǹkan tá à ń sọ ní. Wait. Ní àtàrọ̀ ni pé à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa báwo ni a ṣe lè ta. Depend lórí nǹkan tí èèyàn bá ń tà. Kò sí iṣẹ́ tí èèyàn bá ń ṣe. Èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe èrè títà like selling. Èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ ta nǹkan because irrespective.
Marketing.
Èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ ní
Ìpolówó.
èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ ní ìbára ní please come and do the interpretation.
It's your language, right?
Don't mind that.
Like what does selling mean in Yoruba?
Káràkátà.
Èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe káràkátà ó ṣe dandan. Bí èèyàn study ní school ni o àti ṣoríire nílé ayé yìí káràkátà gbọ́dọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ bóyá service ni bóyá èèyàn ṣe bóyá lawyer bóyá doctors káràkátà gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe bóyá service.
Publicité.
Yeah,
Publicity.
Oh, okay. No, nǹkan tó ń sọ ni pé iṣẹ́ almost like iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ gbogbo iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ pé nǹkan tó wà important gbogbo agbúdọ̀ mọ̀ ní ká mọ̀ bó ṣe ń. Ṣe káràkátà exchange of some that is a ó jẹ́ ó jẹ́ skill tó wà pàtàkì pé pé kò bóyá o lọ school o bóyá o lọ school gbogbo àlà ń ta nǹkan.
Agbọ́dọ̀ ta.
Kò lọ school gan ibi iṣẹ́ tó bá fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ o fẹ́ ta iṣẹ́.
Kí ni iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń ṣe?
Cargo.
Okay, cargo.
Oh, cargo.
So ní nísìnyí tẹ́ bá fẹ́ sọ fún mi pé tẹ́ bá fẹ́ polówó nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe fún mi ẹ̀ ń tà nìyẹn tí wọ́n sọ pé mò ń ṣe cargo o tẹ́ bá ní nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ send orúkọ mi orúkọ tí mo ṣe lélẹ̀ so because of that week gbogbo aláyè láti mọ bọ́n ṣe ń ṣe káràkátà yẹn. So that because bí àwọn èèyàn ṣe máa mọ nǹkan tá à ń ṣe nìyẹn tó dẹ̀ máa fi gbé owó wọlé nǹkan tó ń ṣàlàyé nìyẹn.
So àwa sọ pé kí ni àwọn kí ni secret ní Yorùbá?
Àṣírí.
Kí ni àwọn àṣírí nínú? So èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ ta àǹfààní instead kí èèyàn ta features nǹkan tó bá wà lára ẹ̀. Ayẹ̀ tún sọ pé èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ tún mọ bó ṣe understand the rejection. Nísìn ẹ lè fẹ́ bá mi ṣiṣẹ́ ìsìn sọ pé mi ò ṣe of course but ẹ bá ní nísìn bá ṣe pín card ní kiri báyìí for everybody ẹ ti enlarge horizon yín ó lè pè yín pé yes for you as well pé ti reject yín àwọn kan máa wọ̀ pé okay because èmi ti reject èmi sọ fún yín pé okay mi ò ní bá yín ṣiṣẹ́ o àwọn kan máa feel pé that's the end ìparí ayé wọn nìyẹn ìparí business wọn nìyẹn because of that wọ́n máa wà breakdown wọn ò ní move they won't be able to move and continue so I think I would need please call Ejo so she can be doing the.
Abisola, just finish what you are saying then we will now give him something.
Okay, no problem. So okay now. Mo fẹ́ padà sí èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì so àwọn people yìí tó bá ti wá ṣetán àmọ́ á ṣàlàyé ẹ ti wà clear but there are more things. I think we've mentioned always agree and handle your objections. There are times that there are different kind of objections. Someone will ask you don't call me anymore or someone will ask you they will ask you funny questions. But you should have like list of your objections and should have answers to those objections. So and yes, sell the benefits and not the. Now I want to sell to you for the first time. It might be very difficult for me to close the deal, okay? But once I sell to you and I give you the utmost customer service, I'll be easy to sell to him because you are going to do the 100% marketing for me. I don't even need that would be like my easiest sales because you've already marketed my business to your friend and your friend is coming to me with the pressure of I trust Miracle has said this about you and I want this service. I won't be able to talk too much because exactly what I've delivered to Miracle, that's what you'll be getting, even if not better. So that way I've been able to sell to him. I won't have to start all over from the beginning, me trying to network, or I met you at a party, or I try to introduce myself. This is what I do. You've done all that on my behalf. So the second sale is your easiest sales to get. That is like you are getting your clients to refer people to you. Okay? So you need to give whoever you are getting in contact with, or whoever you are selling to, try to give your clients like the utmost customer service. And like I said, service is similar to selling, and we just need to get it right. So how can you do How can you do well when it comes to second sale? If I should sell to Najee now, I should definitely still follow up with Najee. I should make sure that our relationship keeps growing. It doesn't die to that point that I've sold to her. We need to keep growing, and I can still be checking up on her. Maybe they will send her holiday messages, or hope you are enjoying your weekend, or hope you are. Do you understand? I'll make sure that we still keep that our relationship, and it keeps growing. Maybe with emails, with calls, and everything. So you also need to ask questions that require more than a yes or no for answers. I can ask you, hello, ma, are you interested in investment? And I will tell me, okay, yes, I just want to invest. Are you interested to buy a house? Yes, I want to buy a house. But if I should ask a client that, why did you show interest in this project, I would have a response that is more than a yes or a no. Do you understand? I would have a response that will be like, okay, I want to buy this project because of this. Oh, have you invested before? If yes, where and when? Do you understand? So I'm getting like more answers to this question, and most times, and I don't know if you are doing this so, because I'm trying to target the right point that I think because of the
cover all.
Yeah, it's fine. Basically, so that is another point when it comes to the second. We have the second sale and the yes or no. Yes, that requires a yes or no answer. And you also need to get written proposal. So research has shown that 72% of salespeople do not present proposal. You need to have, in case you start a business today, try to have like a brochure. Try to have like a document that is detailed enough to explain what your service is all about, what is about, what's the benefit of working with you when you just start, like a detailed proposal on, okay, what's even the proposal, like a detailed proposal showing detailed presentation of what that thing is all about, the benefit that thing is offering to you, the advantages of going for that product. So because salespeople, like 2% of them don't really show like a presentation or any written proposal. So you should also use testimonials. Imagine I've sold to Najee and I'm telling Najee, ma, please kindly do me a video telling me how you feel about this product. And she said, oh, hello, I used Abisola's product and this thing, and I was so excited, like they treated me well. She has marketed me. The testimonials, if I'm going to him for the first time, I will just show him previous testimonials of people. People do that a lot on social media, whereby they would show feedbacks from clients, testimonials from clients, which still help them grow their business and make them make their business grow better and all. So the requirements to close sale, we need to also understand the requirements to close in closing a sale. Find who the decision maker is. You should always find who the decision maker is. I might be selling to the wrong person. I might be selling. Najee can come to me and be like, okay, I got to know about that. You sell properties in Dubai. What's it all about? And I'm now selling to Najee. Meanwhile, it's Najee's father that wants to buy it. Najee's father is the main decision maker. Najee is just like the middle person trying to make an inquiry. At the end of the day, even though I speak from today to tomorrow, if my father is not saying I agree to it, we are not buying. So you need to know who the main decision maker is. So I can ask Najee, are you the one buying this product? Are you the main decision maker for this product? Are you the main buyer? Or no, I'm not. I didn't say, okay, it's my husband that wants to buy. Maybe the husband is the main decision maker. But I might be sending to Saeed, and Saeed might not be the one to give this. Because Saeed's wife is saying that I'm not buying, we're not going there. Then he's not buying. So you need to understand who the decision maker is and how to influence the decision maker. You also need to have confidence in yourself. You need to have confidence in your product. If you don't believe in what you sell, trust me, you can't go far. If you don't believe in your programming, if you don't believe in what you've gone to study in school, you can't make use of it. So I don't know how many of us are making use of what we studied in school. May God help us. So if you don't believe in what you sell, if you don't believe in what you need to believe in your product. You need to believe in the benefits of that product. You need to also present a written book. You need to believe in yourself. And you should always create urgency. Let them understand that it's just for the meantime. It's for this period of time. And yeah. So ensure the person has the ability to pay. Ensure the person has the ability to pay as well. So if you have questions, you can kindly ask. Let me know. Ask questions. Ask questions. Ask questions. So yeah, come and summarize the Yoruba language. We are done. So we are about to summarize to you in the Yoruba. She's coming now. All I've said so far, she'll translate in Yoruba to you. So class is all at
Only second sale. Why you now? Don't put me on this spot.
Speak up.
Pé it's more like customer service. Pé tẹ́ bá ṣèyàn dáadáa. So even tó bá jẹ́ first time tẹ́ kọ́kọ́ sọ fún nípa iṣẹ́ yín tí kò ṣe, but tẹ́ bá báyọ̀ yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa tẹ́ jẹ́ kínú ẹ̀ dùn. Ó lè má cargo anything pẹ̀lú yín ní first time. But because bẹ́ ṣe bá sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ ṣe bá ṣe, ó máa rántí yín. Ọjọ́ tó bá wá ready, á pè yín padà pé ó yá o, ẹ jẹ́ á ṣe business yìí, ṣó ti yé yín. So most times then, because of what was the other thing you said?
A tún sọ pé handling objections of our clients.
So tó bá ní pé àwọn ò rà, àwọn ò ṣe, so kò ṣe pé kẹ́ tí ilẹ̀kùn yẹn pé ẹni yìí ipò òun ò ṣe business kò ṣe náà nìyẹn. Èèyàn tí ò ṣe lẹ́yìn ó lè padà wá ṣe lọ́la. So kò ní téèyàn bá sọ fún pé ẹ má bínú mi ò ṣe cargo mi ò dájà mi ṣe ní tí mo fẹ́ fi cargo ṣe. Bọ́ ẹni yẹn lè mọ ẹlòmíì tó nídìí nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ ṣe. Exactly. So the more téèyàn bá ṣe ń keep àwọn relationship yẹn ó add sí nọ́mbà àwọn èèyàn tẹ́ ẹ lè bá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ ṣe. So irú nǹkan táwọn ṣe means à ń ta ilé à ń ta ilẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà, ilé ní apartment ní bíbá yìí. So tá a bá bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ ṣe yín lè sọ pé èmi ò tí ready àti ra ilé ní Dubai o, bọ́ ẹ lè mọ̀yàn lọ́la tó fẹ́ ra ilé. Ẹ lè rántí pé mo lọ sí GTX nígbà kan wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó ń ní. Tẹ́ bá gbọ́yàn tó ń sọ pé mo fẹ́ ra ilé ìsìn, ó yẹ kẹ́yìn náà lè sọ fún àwa àsìn pé mo mọ̀yàn tó ń ta lẹ́nà mo mọ̀ wọ́n dáadáa. So ṣe yẹ yín bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. So bí sales ṣe ń lọ nìyẹn. Gbà míì tá bá báyàn tí ò fẹ́ ra ọjà kò mí pé ẹni yẹn ti wà useless wà nìyẹn. Ó kàn jẹ́ pé ó lè má ṣẹlẹ̀ nísìn, àwọn lè rà later ọ̀ọ́kọ́ lè sọ fún wa pé ẹni tán àwọn mọ̀ fẹ́ ra nǹkan.
Ṣó yé yín dáadáa? So a tún sọ wípé kí kí ẹ mọ ṣe pé ó ní àwọn clients kan wọ́n sọ fún yín pé nǹkan ò lọ dáadáa pé a sì rí pé a gbọ́dọ̀ máa agree sí àwọn clients because our clients ṣe wọ́n máa sọ pé customers are always right bó ṣe rí gangan nìyẹn. You should always agree to clients. Ìyẹn máa lọ sọ pé no, I can't, I won't do this one because maybe our clients máa ń rí as offensive and very rude. So èèyàn tún lè because ó depend lórí bí ọba ṣe fẹ́ lo àwọn structure yẹn. And also a tún sọ wípé kí bẹ ṣe mú kíní wá sí ìbàyí sí bẹ ṣe mú káàdì wá sí ìbàyí sí ẹ tún lè fún mi ní bóyá another document tí mo lè kà láti fi understand the iṣẹ́ yín dáadáa ṣọ̀rọ̀ mi yé yín sà. So láti fi understand iṣẹ́ yín dáadáa so ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ máa ní written proposal and also a sọ pé testimonials àwọn tó ti lo products yín rí tẹ́lẹ̀ kí ló lè sọ nípa ẹ̀. Ṣé wọ́n lè sọ positive, wọ́n lè give positive response ni àbí wọ́n lè give negative response. So bó bá ṣe lè work ṣọ̀rọ̀ mi yé yín sà. So and also we should always follow up with our clients and kọ́ máa sọ Yorùbá ní Kútọ̀nù kọ́ máa sọ Yorùbá Kútọ̀nù. So that's amazing.